started off being involved in football at primary school. I've got 3 brothers, so I used to play at home as well with my dad and my brothers. But at primary school, where I was in the boys' team, I was the only girl in the boys' team because I know nowadays primary schools have girls' teams, and that's fantastic. But when I played, it was me and the boys. So that was my first interaction into football. I was a little bit of a tomboy. I think that's being around my brothers. So yeah, I loved playing it. And then when I went to high school, Tiverton High School, and then they had a girls' football team. So that brought me in, and then I joined Macclesfield Town Girls Football Club, which was a grassroots club at the time. I still play now a little bit, okay. But it's very difficult. So I probably started playing competitive football at the age of 10, because that was my first step into the grassroots team near me. And I unfortunately had to stop playing football just because of my commitment to coaching. Because all through my playing career, even though it wasn't much of a career, it's an enjoyment, I never really been coached by a female, so it was great for me to actually take that role and start coaching myself. I did my FA level 1 with the Cheshire FA, and I started coaching a grassroots team in the Cheshire Girls League at Moss Farm. And I got a job working for Mactown Football in the community, which is where my coaching journey began really, and that gave me loads of strings to my bow as a coach, because I had to be patient, because I was dealing with kids from different areas. I was out in the community. Some of the kids weren't the best, and then some kids were talented, so it was a real good step into the girls' game. And then I did my UEFA B licence, and once I did that, I got asked if I would like to go and start working for the Girls' Centre of Excellence at Liverpool, which was 7 years ago. Liverpool, luckily enough to be sent to other countries such as China, Indonesia, Switzerland, Qatar, and then I was very privileged to step onto the men's first team tour this summer with Jürgen and the boys. So I've been very privileged on the journey, but it all, like I say, it all started off from grassroots football and progressing with my passion. When you put out into, you're exposed to different cultures in different countries and different demands, and it definitely does grow you and makes you stronger as an individual and a coach, and it makes you more adaptable, which is important as a coach. You've got to be able to adapt to different scenarios and situations and environments in the game. The biggest motivation for me is, one, seeing the players progress, whether that's progress in my squad as individuals doing better on the pitch, or whether it's progressing to the next age group, or progressing into the international setup. That's a massive motivation. But there's also everybody will come across, especially as females, there's people that will try and knock you or tell you you're not good enough. That is also, for me, fuels my motivation to keep going and wanting to strive to do better. It was overwhelming. It was a fantastic experience, because I don't do the job for awards for myself. I do it so that my players, they can get the awards and they can do well on the platform. So to get recognition for when you give up so much of your time and you're in a tracksuit 7 days a week, to stand there and get an award in front of my parents is absolutely an overwhelming experience. So very grateful and humble with it as well. I was very lucky actually. I got taken into Malwood to meet Jürgen Klopp. So I spent 20 to 30 minutes with him talking about the award, and we shared our football journeys together. And it was great to have such a high profile manager actually caring and wanting to know about the women's game and the journey that I've been on through the women's game. So it's good, very good. My aspiration. I get asked this quite a lot, and it's a tough question because I'm the type of person that doesn't chase something. I don't chase positions. I always try and be the best that I can be in the position that I'm currently at, whether that's with the under-11s whether that was with the development squad at Liverpool or whether it's with the Premier League Girls project with the foundation. I just want to make sure that whatever role I'm doing, I'm giving it 110% so that maybe more doors will open in the future. I'd say you need to get in touch with your local county FA, because I know that Cheshire FA are fantastic with signposting girls to whether it's a grassroots session or a community session by another club. I know at Liverpool we have community sessions all around Merseyside and Cheshire, so I'd advise them to get in touch with your county FA and find out what's closest to you. Nowadays there's loads of opportunities for females to get involved, whether it's coaching or whether it's refereeing, or even organising events and working alongside volunteering with your county FAs. There's loads of opportunities. My passion is that I don't feel there's enough female coaches around. Like I mentioned before, I've never been coached by a female myself as a player. So there's so many opportunities now, and there's a female mentoring scheme that's available for girls to get involved, and FA Coach Mentor Programme, which is also a good initiative to support females to step through. So I'd encourage it, if you want to get involved and you want to step into coaching, then certainly do, because I never thought I'd be where I am today, and I'm glad I've had the support along the way to help me progress. So there's more opportunities now for females to get involved coaching. It's impressive to see the amount of hard work that goes in from the volunteers across the grassroots clubs, which is really pleasing to see, especially the charter standard clubs that are trying to grow and encourage the girls to continue playing, which is really important because there's 50% of girls in the community, and they need to be, I feel they need to be assigned to this sport because it's a fantastic game to be involved in. It's a privilege really that Liverpool can actually have an influence and work with the grassroots clubs across Cheshire and Merseyside to help them grow and support them, and with our community sessions, that the girls that aren't involved in competitive football, we can signpost them into the grassroots clubs, which is important, and especially help the ones with 14 plus, because that's the drop-off age. So if we can try and help them, retain them within competitive football, that's also a massive plus. But the other bonus is that we can invite the girls down from the grassroots clubs to come and support our ladies team, where they can get exposure to the professional game, which is also just as important. I think it's fantastic, and everybody should sing about the We Can Play campaign that's happening. We're out in Merseyside and Cheshire doing a road show, trying to engage as many females as we can. And the last one, we had over 1,000 participants take part, and I think about 30% of them girls never played football before. So for us, we've got them involved, that 30%. How do we hook them on the sport and retain them by signposting them to one of our community sessions? So a lot of good work, not just from ourselves, but from county FAs and other clubs are going out to really push this campaign, and I think it's important that we all do it together.